Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
Alrighty, let's get in here. Let's go uncut. Daniel.
It's Big Boys.
Yes, sir.
Uncut podcast. Listen,
Uncut.
it's everything we couldn't say on the air. Big Boys Uncut podcast.
Now let's get the show started.
Let's get the show started. Oh, let's get it started. Oh, alrighty, man. Could the Lakers be going back to the Forum?
I don't know, man.
The Inglewood to the fabulous Forum.
The LA Times is like literally exposing emails between Irving Azoff, I don't know how to say his last name. Jenny Buss was also in it, and one other person was in it. What's her name?
Fuck who it
yeah,
is.
whoever.
What is
But
the
point is,
story?
Linda Rambis. So pretty much the Clippers are going to get ready to announce that they're considering building their own stadium in Inglewood, right?
Inglewood.
So the emails pretty much reveal let's stop their move and let's also possibly move back to
The Forum. Damn.
And Jenny Buss is on it, and they're talking about Steve Ballmer, and there they call him the Balls. What?
Oh, sorry, it's Jeannie Buss.
Oh, sorry, what did I call her?
Jenny.
Oh God, I always mess up her name. But anyway, I just forget the emails. The idea of the Lakers going back to the Forum, to me, I was just like, no.
But you know what? I think
hate
they're trying to
going
build
over
a
there.
paradise. But you know what? You were saying that they were talking about 2025?
Yeah, for the season 2025-26.
What is Inglewood going to look like in 2025? The stadium will be there.
The
Probably
Rams stadium
all the
will be
new
there.
hotels and ventures and you see them building up the city already. We were just talking about, like Jason was saying as well, 2025 is a long way away. But you damn near got to tear the whole top of the Forum off.
Yeah.
Because
They would have
we
to
were talking
get-
about how they don't have like suites or
They
none of
don't.
that stuff over there, man. So
It just doesn't seem right. I mean, for me personally, I've been watching all my Laker games
Yeah,
at the Staples.
same.
I never went to a Staples Lakers game at the Forum,
Right.
and it just seems so iconic. And I'm a lazy ass. I don't want to drive to Inglewood. To me, the drive to Inglewood just seems so annoying. I don't know. It
It's
just is not as
hard.
accessible, I guess.
It's right. It's
The Staples
super
is-
hard to
Then
get there
downtown?
from where
yeah,
we're at.
yeah.
downtown
So-
is a fucking mess too, though.
It is.
Inglewood's gonna be a mess.
It's a mess though, but to take that 405 is sometimes like to get
Oh,
to is
yeah.
oh my gosh, it's so tough.
Well, there's a new train that's going over by the Forum though too, and then the train system also runs by Staples. But just
train
off
system
the
sucks.
headline, I think. Well, it's helpful in some parts. It's obviously it's
I
not
wish it
as,
was like
as
the
good
New
as
York.
other cities,
Oh,
right?
it's so good.
But yeah, they're not going to go back to the Forum, not as is. They just all that money they put into the Forum to redo it. It's like you still have to walk down these steep ass stairs to go to bathrooms, and it's like there's no
Oh yeah,
there's
the
no
bathrooms aren't that.
suites.
Yeah.
They the
are
only
like
way
that.
they expanded is by cheating those patios to put beer and
Right.
stuff outside now because there's
That's
no more
true.
room.
I
So
just
I can't see them really meaning that. It's probably just a
either.
political stunt.
I mean, it'd be cool to watch like a one-off game there, just because
Yeah,
it
like
is
a
smaller.
summer league game
yeah.
or do one during the
Something.
season.
Right.
Yeah,
Throwback.
but for every single game to be there definitely would have to be some.
Or
major
they should have
changes.
just the game where Magic and James Worthy and everybody come back.
in the old shorts.
Yeah, and just play, and play in the little shorts, and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
as long as the little shorts are there.
Yeah, so that'd be crazy.
what I want them to do is start winning again instead of worrying about where they're going to be moving to. How
True.
about
This
bringing
part and that
championships
part.
back, please?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll save some money over there, really, because it's got to cost less to do business with the Forum than it does at Staples. But all that money that you make on those suites and all of those promotional tie-ins, and if you go over by the Forum now, we have a lot of iHeart events over there, right? So we're over there from time to time. But you see the Forum, and it's like you look in every direction, and it's like there's nothing happening. So
Right.
so as far as like the stadium is going on, but like. Where's the restaurants? Where's the hotels? Where's the infrastructure?
Sizzlers.
The roads. You still have a
Yeah,
Sizzler
I do go by the
across the
Sizzlers
street.
right there. Yeah.
But the roads aren't
We
getting
tried to
any
park
bigger.
there.
Like that.
I did
that-
see a naked lady walking up Manchester when I was driving my son to a concert one day, and she was butt ass fucking naked.
But that area
Yeah.
is not ready
Nudist.
for the Lakers to come back.
No,
they
it's
can't,
not.
But-
they can't handle it.
I don't know.
2025, you never know.
I don't even know what that area is going to do when the Rams are there, when that stadium
It's gonna
is
fucking
fully
boom.
finished.
Hey man, put this into the time capsule.
Yeah.
Then
Let's
look
save
back
it.
at this, and y'all gonna be like, "Wow, Big Boy was fucking genius."
They're going to knock that Sizzlers out of that corner.
I hope not.
They
I
need
enjoy
to.
that Sizzler.
Really?
We need to get a
Fancy
Sizzler day.
Sizzler.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
haven't been to Sizzler in a long time.
We should go today.
That was like, oh, we rich. We going to Sizzler.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
They
take
like
a
their breaded
lobster.
shrimp.
Say what now?
They like breaded shrimp.
Yeah, man. I like
like to
they.
go
I
pick
like
them
they everything. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, we done gave enough sizzler away.
right.
All righty now.
hungry
Marvel,
now.
what's going on?
Marvel made a mistake, but they
Uh-oh.
fixed it, so it's okay. But here's what happened. So Marvel unveiled a new trailer the other day, and it looks so dope. This is for Avengers Endgame. And again, I like the trailer and what it did because it showed a lot of where the like superheroes came from. Like you see like Thor in the first Thor, and then the second one, and how their like evolution came, and then now where it's coming to with Endgame. But they also released a new poster. Here's the poster for you. Okay.
All righty.
Looks good, right? I mean, it looks
Uh-oh.
cool.
I know what's going on here.
Okay, so they've got Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, my love, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, and everyone who's on the poster, though, are the people who survived in the last Avengers. Okay, so you don't see, like, Spider-Man up in here. So it has nothing to do with clues of what's going to be in the next Avengers. It's the fact that once you run through all these names and then you match them up with their person that's on the poster, they were missing a name.
Yeah.
Danae, is somebody saying that right? Danae Guerrera, who you might also know from The Walking Dead, but she also was in Black Panther, and she's in it. She's right here. I see her. But the original, now this is the updated poster.
Oh.
When they sent out the original one,
The sister wasn't in it.
she wasn't in it. And like people, like rightfully so, like I don't care, just don't leave out anybody when
man.
everyone else's names are up there. I don't know if this was an honest mistake
Right.
or when it was one of those things.
Say it what it is, man.
Someone said that it could have
No black man.
it could have been contractual negotiations where there are contracts with actors that state whether their names will appear on the poster or if they were appear on it at all. So they said it could have been just like that part of the business where there was maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't know if they just. I mean, like I know people make mistakes, but damn,
Yeah,
shouldn't
but
have
you
made
can't
that
make
mistake.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have made that mistake. But immediately they went, fixed it, put out the first one, and Marvel even said no, her name was supposed to be there the entire time. That was a mistake. Here's the corrected.
I love how
version.
how big things like this they blame it on somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody that was little had so much to do with this.
Yes.
Like I can't. But it was something else that went out. It was it something on Twitter? Was it who put something out that was crazy on Twitter, and they blamed it on somebody?
Oh, BET. With
BET.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi
Yeah, and they
B.
blamed that on somebody.
Yeah.
Like, man, come on, man.
I don't know.
Like, this
Yeah.
is bullshit.
This Avengers poster, though, is reminding me of the meme. I don't know if you guys saw it that I put on GroupMe. They put J-Lo's face on Thanos, and they said, "Oh, that's what she's doing. She's collecting all of the rings, and then she's gonna wipe out
not
half of the
very
world."
nice.
It's actually really funny.
Yeah,
thought it
I
was
like the one where they said that she's gonna tie one more ring to tie Brady and Jordan.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, the internet is a fucking piece of shit.
It is. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's undefeated though. Sometimes
Yeah,
it
it's
is
Our
really-
guy Daniel that worked with us, man. Daniel smoked himself to sleep last night.
Yeah,
so
he
Did
did.
he?
that's
He's all
always
sativa'd
good.
out,
Yeah,
Is that what you do with your life, Daniel?
yep.
straight blunt.
That's why we haven't seen him. You know what I'm saying?
Right? He's been
Hey.
missing for a couple
Yeah,
days.
he always try to play like he been working hard for iHeart.
Right, he's over here acting like he's adjusting cameras.
Yeah, stop
still.
playing like you
leave the
adjusting
cameras
cameras.
are
You're not
fine.
doing anything. You usually sit down over there and eat
Right.
your Cheerios.
He's shooting a whole Louis the 13th
Now he's-
documentary right now on our time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude trying to get licensed and all that shit.
Like, hire me.
Yeah, all his cameras smell like bud now. Now we know. Daniel, did you go to college? No. You didn't go to college
You
either,
didn't
so
have
no
to bribe
cheating
nobody?
scams and no bribery or anything?
You never
even
cheated?
if we could have gotten in, what would my mom have bribed somebody with? What, like some fried chicken wings and red beans and rice?
Yeah, you got me at that.
Yeah, like
'cause I
what could
would've
she have
been there.
possibly given up that would have got me
Same
into
here.
school? You know what I'm saying? I can cook for you.
Yeah.
Or,
Same here. I
Yeah, we ain't got no
even when
money.
I went to college, my dad said, he was like, here are the schools you can go to, but if you decide to go to a school that is not in the vicinity of our house where you could drive to, he's like, I can't pay for you to
Hell
go
yeah.
away to college. So please apply to schools that are here where you can still live at home. And I was like, okay.
I knew so many of my friends like knew different ways and loopholes to cheat on getting financial more on their financial. I was so scared. I was like, no, I'm gonna do it this way because I don't want to get caught. I'm
Yeah,
too
hell
scared.
yeah.
But they would get so much money. Even thinking of that, like that makes me
And
mad.
you know, a lot of that money, like, or at least the friends that I had that did the same thing, I was like, how are you buying that right now? They're like, financial aid. And I was like, aren't you
What?
supposed to be spending that
Same.
on like school
Yeah, dude,
stuff?
financial aid was
Same.
like a fucking come up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people get their financial
Then where did
aid
it go?
check. It was nothing about books and paper or none of that shit. Motherfucker didn't buy a pen.
I'm telling you, one of my friends like got a bunch of money for financial aid and wasn't even going to class. I'm like, how the hell are you doing this? Like, how?
That's crazy.
What?
Ball out, man. Ball out.
I'd be scared. Now you told a story the other day. We were talking about parents who use a different location to get their kids into a school district and how someone like really got caught up with that. And I was
Few
like,
people.
whoa.
I had to get like a special permit to be at the school I was at, because I was out of whatever the district lines or whatever it was, and we had to go through so much, and it wasn't bribing anybody. It was like going through the proper.
Hey, dude, when I was at Culver City High School, they used to like around October, they would do this flush. And you would come back to school and all your homies would be gone.
Dang.
It was
You know what I'm
sad.
saying? Like, man, where's such and such. Like, all the homies would be gone.
They got caught up?
I didn't want to just say black and brown. I just said all the homies would be gone.
They got caught using the wrong address.
Yeah, but even with me, man, like, I have a house in Culver City. So, now that everybody's out of there, that's what we did. We just all use that address. Now, what you gonna do about it? I still have a niece or two over there. Like, damn,
You messed us up. They got us.
at them. You know what I'm saying? Why did I
But
the
see,
whole
there are
damn
things
school
that like
district?
you don't think are gonna have a huge consequence like that.
Yeah.
Like you just are
You
not
don't
like,
realize.
oh, okay, I'll get in trouble. But you don't think that it can result in
I
something
can just
like
see them putting the handcuffs on Aunt Becky from Full House.
Right.
And going, oh, what are you doing? What?
Oh my
like you broke the
gosh.
law.
I used to love
Yeah,
her
man.
and Uncle Jesse together.
Me too.
Well, Uncle Jesse gonna have to put money on her books then.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go see her as she taking her tin cup and just scraping it on the bars.
Do you think they'll serve like a lot of time?
I hope so.
But do you think they will?
I hope so. No, I can't hope that on anyone. I'm just saying this, that if anybody else had got caught up for a federal crime,
They would
You,
get
you want the
max
system
time.
to be fair.
Yeah, because I read stories all the time, and now these stories are starting to pop back up with people, really getting locked up for doing less. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
way
and
less.
not going in with hella criminal intentions and creating, charities and taking away from people and lying and photoshopping and so
Yeah.
whatever it
I
is.
do feel really bad for any kid who was literally like in that position where their spot was taken or that could have been their spot.
Yeah, man.
Like if there
Missed
really
it by
was
that much.
Yeah, like if they worked hard their whole time through, high school, if they were getting, perfect grades and great
Yeah,
SAT
man.
scores and they did everything legit by the book, they were honest about it, they really did go and volunteer places and just adding those things and working so hard and getting that rejection and now looking
Yeah,
back
that's
and being
shitty.
like, damn, that was my spot and it was taken to someone who paid their way.
And
for
that's
it.
why you starting to see so many lawsuits pop
Yeah.
up because people just don't know. Like,
Everything's corrupt.
Yeah, everything's
Everything.
corrupt. What up,
College
Q?
is corrupt.
Corrupt.
Everything. All of
It
these
is.
systems.
There it is. Well,
It's
we're
all-
going to go ahead and get the
all
fork out of
alive.
here, man.
Hey.
All righty, work that in and get the fork
We'll
out of
get
here.
the fork out of here.
Yeah, man.
Let's
So
go.
enjoy your St. Patty's
say
Day
that.
weekend, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Remember, all things Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood. You
Boy.
can find us at RadioBigBoy.com. Thank you for hanging out with us uncut, and we are gone.